The young woman was sleeping 25 hours every day. That was her only crime. For this, the man shattered her into 365 fragments with a single breath. Her body lay broken on the ground, fractured and immobilized, yet somehow still clinging to life. But the man was already pulling on gloves, methodically gathering her remains. He even produced a death certificate from his sleeve, demanding she sign for it immediately. The young woman could only stare in utter disbelief. She knew there was still hope she could be revived. And sure enough, with medical treatment, she was miraculously restored to life. What no one expected was that this incredible regenerative ability was something everyone around her shared. They were the last 28 gem people on the continent. While they didn't have strictly defined genders, their appearances leaned distinctly feminine. They all possessed stunning figures and radiant beauty as standard features. Their combat skills and teamwork were nothing short of extraordinary. These were abilities forged through relentless training to fight the Moon Dwellers. The Moon Dwellers were bizarre entities obsessed with collecting gems and turning them into jewelry. Every time the Moon Dwellers appeared, they'd stain the sky black, creating a distinct boundary. They'd emerge from the darkness in groups, carrying musical instruments. With their divine, Buddha-like appearances and haunting music, people jokingly called them the Dunhuang Band. Yet the Moon Dwellers were notoriously difficult to destroy. Even decapitation couldn't guarantee their demise. Two gem people had learned this the hard way. Their overconfidence got them defeated and turned into ordinary gems scattered on the ground. Fortunately, their strongest fighter, Master Congo, arrived just in time with his students. Master Congo simply snapped his fingers, wiping out the Moon Dwellers before them. He then scolded his students, "When you're outmatched, you should come back for help." As Master Congo's furious shouting echoed, the kind of disappointment that comes from caring too much, the other gem people knew what was coming and quickly backed away. Everyone, that is, except Foss, who stood frozen nearby. Under the overwhelming pressure, Foss suddenly shattered into pieces. The truth was, Foss's body was incredibly fragile, with a hardness of only 3.5. Not only was Foss completely unsuited for combat, but that mint green coloring made Foss a favorite target of the Moon Dwellers. To keep Foss safe, Master Congo assigned Foss to documentation work. But instead of being grateful, Foss started arguing with everyone. So a teammate suggested swapping Foss's book for a sword. But the fragile Foss couldn't even lift the weapon. It immediately slipped and went flying. The incident nearly got Foss killed. Finally understanding their limitations, Foss reluctantly accepted the new assignment, compiling the Encyclopedia of Natural History.